Hitsugaya. Toshiro Hitsugaya during the first invasion, right? He sprung into action. These Quincy's came out of nowhere. Boom, boom, boom. They popped out of shadows. They're like, what the fuck? And they start shooting down all these, and killing all these Soul Reapers. And they're like, oh my God, I, God damn, I gotta stop these things, or these people. He's met by a guy named King Do the Iron, because he has a ship called the Iron. He's basically a tough guy if you, don't, get it. And, he two guys trying to fight this guy, but he had no idea that he could get his Bankai stolen. So this guy named King Do the Iron pushed Hitsugaya to use his Bankai. Daigun and Hirimaru, right? It got plundered from him. Because they have a Bankai plundering technique they use. He was one of the captains got his Bankai taken away. Soy Phone, Byakuya, and then somebody else who I'll talk about later. But after he got his Bankai taken, he was like, God damn, I gotta do some type of training in the meantime. I have to go back to the basics and learn the fundamentals. And, honestly, Hitsugaya was thinking smart. He wasn't thinking foolishly. He's like, I don't have my Bankai. I have to, be the best I can at using my Shikai. I have to, learn Zanjutsu again and, go back and make sure I'm, cool with that. So he went to find the guy who was, training people in Zanjutsu, and he was like, teach me this shit again, because I want to make sure my skills are refined before I go into battle again. So he did a little bit of training for himself too before the second invasion. So how powerful is this young man? 90 for his strength, 94 for his speed, 90 for his durability, 92 for his endurance, 92 for his intelligence, 92 for his experience, 92 for his close skills, 93 for his range skills, 90 for his recoup, and a 92 for his hacks. Overall power for Hitsugaya before, he gets some power ups too later on. 91.7, during that first invasion. But be cool, Corn on the corner, and let me know what you think about him in the comments.